Hi, it's Patti and Dianne,
Wigged out sisters.
You're here with us in the kitchen today. We wanted to make some treats for our grandchildren over the holidays. We've never done this before, but we wanted to pick some simple treats that we made when we were children that we enjoyed having at the holidays. The first one we're going to do is peanut clusters, which are really simple, and you make them in the crock pot. And Patti made us little holiday drinks to start with, so you might want to go put us on pause and go get your little drink and join us. Patti, what are we having today?
We're drinking Tom and Jerry's hot buttered rum.
Wow, those are good. I haven't had one of those since last Christmas.
I haven't had one in a long time.
So we got our drinks ready to roll.
Our father used to make these at the holidays, and I haven't had one in a long time. So, cheers, everybody. Cheers, Diane.
Okay, so to make these, there's just a couple steps. It's real easy. And we haven't made these in a long, long time, so bear with us. We pre-measured things out, so we're ready to go for you guys. So what's the first thing we need to do?
Okay, so the first thing we're putting in is we're putting in 16 ounces of almond bark.
Is this?
Yes.
Okay.
So this, show them what the almond bark looks like.
It's like white chocolate.
But big chunk squares.
But Patti got these, and we cut them so we could weigh them.
Then next we're putting in 16 ounces of milk chocolate chips.
We measured this too and put it in a bowl so it's ready to go. And then I just kind of make them a little bit even across the bottom there.
Okay, and then we're putting in something like 20, I forgot what's on the package, 24 ounces of dry roasted peanuts.
So just a little shy.
Just a little shy of the thing.
So,
no, more than that. There should just be like a tiny bit left. Like, there you go, like that.
Then I'll just kind of spread those out.
Then we're going to put it on low. And it says it takes about 3 hours, but everything I've read and everything I've heard is it depends on your slow cooker. If it's a newer slow cooker, it's going to cook a lot faster. We have to stir it with a wooden spoon every 15 minutes. Once your candy's melted and it's all stirred, because we're using dry roasted nuts, they're already cooked, we don't have to cook them.
And then tell them about the cloth.
Okay, so we're going to put a cloth, a clean kitchen towel, across the top. And I'll tell you why we're going to do that. Because we have to open this and stir it a lot, all of you that have cooked in the crock pot know that every time you open the lid, you have all that condensation on the lid and it runs into what you're cooking. That will make our candy too watery. So to keep that from happening, you put a nice towel across it so it won't do that. So if you haven't ever tried that, try it. So Diane's plugging it in and getting it all ready. And while she's doing that, I will tell you a story. Well, I'll wait till she comes back because she has to show you our Christmas bracelets. And she has a matching bracelet. And I got these bracelets a long time ago, and they're,
this was a Christmas present from Patti. I'm going to come up to the camera so you can kind of see them. They're real pretty.
The original bracelet was made in 1807, and it was ordered by an English lord, Laird. And he ordered it for his to-be bride, for a wedding present, because he had trouble expressing his feelings and his emotions. So he had this bracelet made, and it was made with red stones, and in Greek writing, it says on the front side, it says, my mind went blank,
I will be there for you.
Yeah, I will be there for you, and on the flip side, it says, you will be there for me. And so when I heard that, I fell in love with it, and then I saw a replica of it.
No, tell them who had it, who wanted it.
Jackie Kennedy.
Jackie Kennedy saw one at a dinner party. And the lord that had it made at the time, we made it by a Castellini, who was a jeweler at the time.
In Italy.
but I think it was a 1700.
1807.
And
It was
that
passed
would
down in
be
the family.
comparable to like Cartier today. He was a top, you're drinking out of mine now. That was a top Italian jeweler. And he wasn't good at expressing his words. So that's why he had it made. Well, Jackie Kennedy sat next to someone at a dinner and admired the bracelet. And then she showed her that it was two-sided. It was written on one side in Latin and written on the other side in Latin. Well, she wanted one, but there was only 6 made in the whole world. So it took her a while.
And they were passed down generation to generation.
To get one that came up for sale at Christie's, and then she got it.
Right.
Well, when she passed, they replicated some of her jewelry that she wore all the time that were her favorites. Patti heard this and got these bracelets for us.
Yes.
And we adore them.
We love them. We wear them all the time at the holidays, and
we will always be there for each other.
Yes.
And so we love having them. So we wanted to share that little Christmas cheer with you guys. I'm going to start melting the chocolate. I got it in the microwave. I'm going to start melting the chocolate. Patti, tell them about our second thing we're going to be doing.
Okay, so our second thing we're making today is we are making haystacks. And we haven't made haystacks since we were kids and Dianne was in Girl Scouts.
That's where we learned to make them.
That's where we learned to make them. So, but every kid in our generation loved them.
Yes.
So they're easy. All it is you melt the chocolate, stir in the Chinese noodles, and spoon them out onto parchment paper, let them set up, and you're done. So we're making those because every kid in America loves them, and we know the grandkids will love them.
We're doing ours plain, just chocolate and Chinese noodles.
Right.
Because our grandkids are a little picky. But when we were kids, sometimes we put M&Ms in with them, and sometimes we put peanuts in with them, and sometimes we would put those caramel chips.
Yes.
Sprinkle some of those
You can
caramel
do
chips
all
in at the
kinds of
end.
different things.
So there's all kinds of variations, but we're doing the
Just
original
chocolate.
that we learned when we were kids, which was just the chocolate and the
milk
noodles.
chocolate and noodles.
Now, our mother never minded us making these at home in the kitchen, just us girls, because of the fact that there are only 2 ingredients.
Are you checking our chocolate to make sure it doesn't burn?
There's only 2 ingredients, and we really didn't make a mess in the kitchen. Yeah, they're not melted.
Okay.
So we enjoyed making these when we were girls, and then we haven't made them probably pretty much since we were 10, 11, 12 years old. And now we thought we would make some treats that we enjoyed when we were kids for the kids in our family. And they're real simple, real easy to do. They take no time, no effort.
I'm watching her to make sure she's not burning our chocolate.
She's always wanting to be the boss of me.
So,
I'm just gonna give them a stir and then put them back in there. Oh, they're really melted already.
yeah, they're going to be fine. Once you stir, they'll be fine. Why don't you bring it over here?
I will. I'm just stirring it a little bit. And then a couple of spoons and a mixer. Is that you a big spoon? You want something like that?
No. Just regular.
Something like this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then nut these.
Here, pass me that. So, as we're getting everything here,
And then let me get a big stirring spoon like this.
I thought you had all that out in the bowl.
Yeah, but you said you wanted that for the crock pot.
Okay. So here she comes with the chocolate.
And then I'll get the noodles. Oh, you got the noodles.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me get this little scraping thing out of the way. Let me get something to put everything on. Like this paper plate will be perfect. Okay. And pretty much, it's this simple.
Yes.
You just
Stir,
coat
stir,
it
stir.
with the chocolate and just gently stir it around. Try not to break them. Just be kind of gentle because you want them to be haystackish. Ugly. They're kind of ugly, but they're fabulous. They taste like malted mothballs a little bit. Now, I like this thing. Hold that a second out of my way. Because it scrapes the side of the bowl nice. And just gently gets under that. They're pretty coated already.
Okay.
So now we're going to get,
I think we could even put
let me
some
get
more
one of
noodles
those.
in there.
Okay, let me go get, because there's enough chocolate. Let's throw a few more noodles in there.
Okay.
So like we said, these weight makeup real easy. And then we'll put a couple on some parchment for you to see, you know, how they, oh yeah, that's perfect. How they mix up. I mean, how you spoon them out. Why don't you grab the parchment, one of the parchment lined cookie sheets that we have ready for them. They're in the kitchen behind the crock pot.
I was gonna say, we had everything out and we moved everything around.
It's pretty small. I don't know how you can't get lost in here.
I can't. Then I'm like, where did we put them?
Okay. These look really well mixed, which kind of looks like that. Now, let's scooch some stuff down, make a little room for ourselves, and then
Okay.
I'm just going to leave that on the side there.
You go ahead.
And so we're just going to take some, they don't have to be very big, and we do kind of get messy with this. So you just kind of put it on there and try to form it into a stack.
I'm with you.
You like that size, Patti?
No, I like, yeah, that's fine.
Because the grandkids aren't that big.
Right.
They're not that big of eaters. Well, one is.
No, this is a nice size for these because there's not much to them.
And then you don't, all you're going to do is let these harden up. They'll just dry.
Nice.
And then we're just going to spoon the rest of these out.
Yes.
And then we'll come back to you when we're ready to do the
Nut clusters.
nut clusters. But you've got the idea on these.
Yes.
How easy they are and how quickly they go and make up. And then we're just going to let these cool. We're back with the peanuts, and the chocolate is all melted. And you can kind of see in there, it's a little hard to tip it, but you can see the peanuts and the chocolate is all melted with the white chocolate too. And now we're just going to scoop it into our cups.
And we're using a cookie scoop
So we're just going
and
to
putting them into candy cups.
put it in there. I think a little less maybe.
Yeah.
And then that's all there is to this. And it comes out real neat and nice. It looks like really professionally done little chocolates.
Yes.
And then they will dry and set up in there. And they're just perfect.
Yeah, they're going to be so cute.
We really are having a fun time making these little treats for the grandkids.
Okay, not so much.
A little bit less?
Less, yeah, you're overfilling.
Okay. About like that?
Yes, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Might take you a while too to get the gist of how much you want to put in a cup. That's about right. And Patti and I haven't done these since forever. And so if we could do it, trust me, anyone could.
Yes, they
So-
look lovely.
That we're gonna finish doing these, but we just wanted to come back to you guys and finish up our recipe. We have a couple more things we're gonna do.
Tomorrow.
We're gonna
Well,
do
today.
some cookies that we dip in chocolate, white chocolate and dark chocolate. And then Patti makes these fabulous candied pecans. And then we'll probably do some Buckeyes for the kids, but we might not do all of it on camera. We'll just decide.
No.
And we're wearing wigs today too, we forgot to mention earlier. I have on my, we're going to put it below.
You will put it in the drop box.
In the
what we're
drop
wearing
box.
And our colors of the
But
wigs we're
what
wearing.
I love about this wig particularly is it really stays off of your neck.
Yes.
And I put a little pin on the side to keep it out of my face so I didn't have to fuss with it. And the thing I really love is that it looks really pretty, but it doesn't catch on your scarves, your jewelry. Patti mentioned
Your beaded Christmas tops that we all
Or
wear with
sequins or
sequins or
whatever.
sparkles. Yes, it doesn't rub on it
it's
so
like
it doesn't.
perfect length and it's, you know, nice.
Yes.
And we'll put our wigs listed below so you guys can know what we're wearing. And we just want to thank you for joining us, and we wish you guys Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. From Wigged Out Sisters.
Oh, those are so good. Thank you. Hi, welcome to day 2 of our little cooking video, Wigged Out Sisters. And as usual, we're so happy to be here with you.
Yes.
We are doing peanut butter cookies. You can use different types of cookies, but we like peanut butter. We dip them in. They don't have to be perfect. You just kind of dip them in, get off the excess chocolate, and then we roll the ends in nuts. And look at how elegant and beautiful that comes out. They're just beautiful. And then we just set them on the parchment paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. This isn't a perfect kind of thing. And they just look, if you want to serve these with ice cream or a pound cake, or you're having the girls over for a tea, they just come out so fancy. And they look like you really, you know, when you can bake the cookies a couple days in advance, you don't have to, you know, stress over this. They don't have to be perfect in the middle or anything, or we don't do it that, we just do them. We have never had anybody that didn't like these. You can use, you know, sugar cookies, you can use chocolate chip cookies, you can use pretty much anything. And that, putting those nuts on the end just make it look so darn elegant. We'll show them to you later when they're cooled, plated, so you can get a better idea, a better picture of it. But for now, I'm just going to make these up.
The peanut butter cookies are nice because they look homemade, so if you do a cookie exchange at work and you're busy and you can't bake 2 dozen or 3 dozen cookies, you can buy this, do this to them, and then take them, and nobody will ever know you didn't bake the cookies.
Yeah, Patti and I like to have some semi-homemade things that we do because it makes life fun. And you could be on enjoying your life instead of being locked and trapped in the kitchen, missing out on all the fun. I like to wipe the edge of that so that it doesn't make a mess. But look at how neat and perfect that comes out. They are just beautiful.
They are wonderful.
And they're a great thing to do if you have leftover chocolate from doing some other project.
And then we're going to do another cookie after this one.
And they're a great thing to do when you have some leftover nuts to get rid of.
It is a great one to do when you have kids in your life.
We're going to do one more dip cookie, and we're going to put you on pause, switch to the next set of cookies,
Yes.
and we'll be right back. Thank you.
Thanks. We're back
With our second cookie. Now these are even sillier, but our grandkids love these
Every
vanilla
kid
wafers.
loves the vanilla wafers.
And so we dip them in chocolate and just kind of try to get them sort of halfway up there. And then we sprinkle them with sprinkles. And we got blue and we got the Christmas colors because our grandkids are into frozen. And that way, those are the frozen ones. And then we got Christmas sprinkles. And, oops, this one broke. Oh, this will be a tester. Oh, I love that even better.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute that is.
That is cute.
We'll give you a close-up on these when they cool. I got a little problem one here. But this is real life. What happened?
Right.
We aren't quite deep enough with our chocolate, I think. You can bend, and they are so weak, they kind of want to.
Right. Just tip your bowl a little bit.
Yeah, try that. That's a good idea. Well, that's perfect.
And then
Because they don't have to be exactly halfway
let it
down.
drain all the way. There we go.
I like that better, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll flip it over. A little on the sides. Oh my God, that is so cute, Patti!
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take much to make me and Patti happy.
Yeah.
We're having a good time already!
Yes, the hard part is not to eat any of them.
Oh my God, yes.
That is the hard part. Because that little broken piece is already talking to me.
Those are the mistakes are the best part.
There we go.
Oh my God,
Set
those
for
are
a
so
second.
cute.
Put her down.
Okay, we are so cute with these.
They are just darling. And as you see, doesn't take much to do. They're fast, but like I said, every kid loves them. And then
they're a good one to do with kids because there's nothing to this.
Yes.
Both of them are things you can do with the kids.
And these will make you the favorite grandma, the favorite aunt.
There's that side too. I want sprinkles everywhere. Oh my God, if you could see how cute these are.
They're adorable.
Okay, let's do a blue one now.
Yeah.
Let that drip off.
You gotta let it really drip. There you go. No, there's a big hunk gonna come down and come off.
Just let this hang there.
Yep, it's gotta hang for a minute.
So these are our chocolate treats for the grandkids, and they're gonna love them so much. It'll be it right there, and drop it. Okay, I think that's enough. We will we'll finish this up. We'll let them all harden up. We'll show you our treats from yesterday and our treats from today on a plate, so you can see how pretty they came out. And we'll be back.
We'll be back in a few minutes. We're back.
We're so happy to be back. Okay, we got cookies to show you. I wanted to clink with Patti because we usually do that.
Happy holidays.
Okay, I just put these on a little plate so we could show you guys. And the camera's a little further back, so I wanted to bring them closer to you so you can see how pretty they came out. All of our clusters and our cookies and our haystacks. I mean, it just came out so cute. You can see the sprinkles, just darling. So this is our finished product. And they were all really simple and easy to do.
And we have a cute little box that we wrap to send the goodies in to the grandkids.
Yes.
That is so cute. So we're done with our holiday treats.
And we enjoyed making them with you.
Yes.
And thanks for joining us. And Merry Christmas.
Have wonderful holidays.
Bye.
Bye.